The 2K Sports Pregame Show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Washington Wizards. Looking at the Wizards, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys you'll be seeing tonight. This guy is, you know what I like to say, don't you, Kenny? He makes it look effortless. Is it fair to call him the best player in the league at this point?
There's no way to effectively guard him. So calling him the best player might be a name that he should be tagged on to Stephen Curry. There are some names to consider. Obviously, LeBron James, I can go down the list, but Steph Curry is at the top right now.
His efficiency, proficiency, and his ability to take over game arguably make him the best. He gets it done every night. It's like we're watching a video game when we watch this guy play.
Yeah, I've never seen a video game actually play basketball. It's amazing.
NBA 2K17, this guy.
I've actually got to watch that, man.
You know what I like to say about it? He makes it look effortless. Kevin?
As always, a lot of activity on the streets of Washington, D.C. tonight. And in the middle of it all, the distinctive image of the U.S. Capitol building. Hello and welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Jazz.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Yeah, you have to make the effort to gain position. Keep position. Go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. And with the All-Star game behind us, Chris, a lot of teams now pushing for the playoffs, asking a lot of their players. How common is it, do you think, for players and teams to just play through their injuries at this point of the season?
Well, great question, Kevin, because if you can get on the court and you are on the playoff bubble, most players will risk health to help their team.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. Now, here is Morris. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Pachulia. From deep, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Oh, man, that's the type of play that gets a player and his teammates fired up. Durant gets the contact and still finds a way to hit the shot.
And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
Thompson passes to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Wall against Curry. And Wall kicks to Gortat. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
Well, they dictated the pace, and the defense was a half step slow, adjusting most of the night.
And here's Green outside. Gortat comes up with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Wasted no time on that one. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And Thompson kicks to Green. And there's the 3-second violation. Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now Wall. 23 points for him the last game against Utah.
Oh, Kevin, and 4 steals on the night. He relished being a major disruption on the defensive end. After 5 shots, they only have 1 make. Not a great start.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. 3-pointer. Curry can't get it to go. On defense, Golden State. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, they really controlled the pace on both nights, which is probably why they made the playoffs. And the other team was left on the outside looking in.
Green, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Morris. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. The Warriors leading. Kicks it to Curry. From downtown. They get it back. Pachulia, no luck. For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And Beal kicks to Wall. Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Wall. He feeds it to Morris. 4 on the clock. Tries from the block, and he gets the bucket. Morris has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Durant. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Oh, it just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with Durant. When he gets it in close, he rarely fails to convert.
This is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
The free throw drops for Durant.
Some people say Steve Kerr didn't have any coaching experience prior to his job at the Warriors. Well, he had plenty of other points on his resume. He was the GM for the Suns for a lengthy spell. He also served as a broadcaster for many years before cruelly abandoning our profession.
Now here's Porter, looking for his first basket still in this one.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And Chris, with Kerr, it wasn't just the positions he held that helped his development as a coach. It was who he has worked with in the past.
Well, Kevin, just look at the list of the coaches he's played under, and it's a who's who in basketball. He played point guard for both the Zen Master and Popovich for a number of years.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 19-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Well, Kevin, on top of that, with the defense trying to take shot opportunities away from him, he finds a way to get himself to the line.
Now Porter following Durant's 3-point attempt. And here's Wall outside. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 6. And there's the pass to Pachulia. Misses off the left iron. Washington shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Beal the pass to Wall. The Wizards with another miss.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Pass to Curry. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Gortat.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Curry against Wall. Pass to Porter. Morris a screen. Morris with a screen on Thompson. Wall dishes to Morris. Yep, that one goes in there. Morris has got 6 points.
Oh, he's been basically perfect so far in this quarter, especially on offense.
Thompson against Beal. Outside, Green. There's the dish to Curry. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 6. Here's Gortat. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
Well, when you get buckets, you have great recognition, and that was great recognition right there by him to see he had a mismatch. He exploited it flawlessly.
And it's Durant missing.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Wall. Outside, Beal. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Green kicks to Thompson. Pachulia. Out to Thompson from the arc. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 4th rebound in this one. The feed now to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. And Wall kicks to Gortat. Passes it to Porter. 5 to shoot. And here's Wall outside. Green with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Oh, my gosh, he's really playing poor out there. It might just not be his night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And then for Golden State, West is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant.
Timeout.
And it's Livingston in for Thompson. Chris, we're seeing more and more big men be able to face up and knock down outside shots or even 3-pointers. In your mind, who's the best shooting big man in the game?
Wow, I mean, that's a great question. You know, the best shooting big man in the game now, I say, still has to belong to Dirk Nowitzki. A jump shot does not get old, and even though we don't see Dirk do some of the more spectacular things he did above the rim and attacking the basket, that jump shot still is pretty, still is effective.
Good point.
And I still love it. So, to me, Dirk is still the best shooter in the game.
Great perspective.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here, and every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
The other angle is up to their aggressiveness on drives. They have to create the contact, maybe live at the free throw line for a while.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Here now, the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Second, the Warriors. In 4th, the Wizards.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
Now, here's Burke. He averages about 5 points a game. Bogdanovich passes to Oubre. Down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And it's interesting, Bogdanovich came over from Croatia a couple years back. He's shown flashes, Greg, of talent, especially offensively, but he's still putting it all together.
Yeah, I think consistency is the key for him. Sometimes he's aggressive, other times he just disappears. Does have good size and strength for a wing, can hit from the outside, also finishes well around the basket. I like to see him create more for his teammates.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And one of the big issues for the Wizards is making sure they stay fiery on the defensive end. When this team, Greg, gets in trouble, more often than not, it's because they get sloppy on D.
Yeah, and that can hurt them at times when they don't bother to challenge shooters or miss a rotation. That's when things start to go south. How far this team goes depends on how far their defense will take them.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Oubre kicks to Bogdanovich. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Warriors leading by 6. Outside Curry. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We take for granted the magician-like moves Curry can pull off with the ball. But, Chris, it's something that he's worked on very hard his entire career.
Curry has made leaps and bounds in his improvement with his ball handling. Arguably, with Uncle Drew, he is the best ball handler in this league at this point. He did a lot of drills dribbling tennis balls to up his feel and handle on the court.
Now, here's Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 22 points per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Here's Satoransky. Here's Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Curry kicks to Livingston. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 11. There's the pass to Satoransky. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Curry dishes to West. Now here's Livingston. Burke covering. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Smith.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Satoransky kicks to Burke. Warriors with the rebound.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
Outside Curry. The 3. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Oh, he has been an absolute terror this quarter.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Livingston. They need this. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Now look, that's pushing the action, carving out space for himself indeed.
Livingston kicks it to West. Here's McGee. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He has 6.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Well, they came to play today. It's still too early, but they really have put their foot down on their opponent so far.
Here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Utah. Shot clock at 5. And it falls over the rim and in.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Isn't that when you use your other skills like your mindset? That's just a high basketball IQ play right there. He knew he was no match inside. So what did he do? He pulled his defender out farther from the hoop. Oh, he has really played to his maximum potential this quarter. What a performance.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's the screen. Off the screen. Burt can't get it to go.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Here's Iguodala. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Now, Andre Iguodala, he was my rookie back with Philly. I saw how hard he worked to fulfill his potential. There was a time when Andre Iguodala was the #1 option on an offense. You have to give him credit for accepting the smaller role to be part of something special with this team. He has seen his numbers in scoring dip, but the wins have gone through the roof for him. He relishes the role of being the wingman who is there to complement and help set up others.
And just about everything regarding Andre Iguodala is about team first.
Well, you can't forget how superb his defense still is, but you are dead on with his team-first attitude. He walks the walk and is respected as a leader because of his unselfish nature. Not many players in the NBA can swallow their pride like he has done.
Chris, you look at this Warriors roster, there are a lot of unique players at every position.
Oh, yeah, I get what you were saying, and it makes total sense when you look at their personnel. Guys like Draymond, you never see as a functioning point power forward. Curry is unique in how he plays the point and his shooting. The list goes on with guys like Iguodala, too.
And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Bogdanovich. He has 6. Beyond the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good.
And Iguodala's ability to match up at a number of positions, that's just a big part of his defense right now.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 13. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
You're right. They've been extremely active, physical, really dictating the flow of this game.
Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter in the corner. Three-pointer. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, there's no doubt that the Splash Brothers are the most dangerous backcourt in the NBA. Steph Curry is the MVP, but he said of Klay Thompson, I love playing with him. How much better he's gotten since day one is kind of scary. He's such a great two-way player, and he isn't anywhere close to hitting his ceiling. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. They're one heck of a tag team. And the Warriors making a change here. Pachulia's checked in. Here's Beal. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson left side. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Not many guys more lethal on the catch and shoot. That's an easy bucket for Thompson.
Outside, Beal. Feeds it to Wall. To the middle. And it's Gortat finishing it off.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Picked by Pachulia. Shot off the screen, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And that's just another way Green can beat you. He has a reliable mid-range jump shot.
Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Beal. Morris a screen. Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Beal. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Thompson. That drops and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
Oh, the highest shot release. Quick trigger. Thompson able to drain that one with the hand in his face. Well, many have wondered if Klay Thompson would be happy being the second option on offense. He's a great enough shooter and scorer to be the first option on most other teams. He's a team player and says he's happy with his role and prefers winning over stats.
And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Warriors.
And, boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And many players will say they prefer winning over being the man. But Klay backs it up. He knows that Curry is perhaps the best shooter ever. And Chris, Klay compliments him perfectly.
Well, that's not the easiest thing to do as an NBA player. Defer to someone when you know you're just as great. Klay has been the epitome of a teammate and has been a great second option on offense. He still gets plenty of recognition when he goes off on one of his sick hot streaks, though. You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards.
There's a screen by Gortat. Wall passes to Gortat. He dishes it to Porter. Morris against Green. From the baseline. Here's Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From deep, Green. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. There's Porter with the 3. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Wizards trail by 10. Outside, Wall. And the lead is down inside single digits. Wall's got his first basket of the night.
Man, so confident offensively. He's helping dictate the pace out there.
Livingston with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, it sure feels like more and more the league is demanded now. More players with skill at every position. Guys, Chris, who can dribble and pass and shoot. Do you think you'd have been even more valued if you played in today's game?
You know what? Legend once told me not to kind of look back and compare or to wonder about what could have been. And I don't know. I do like the fact that when I had that skill set, it was appreciated by my coach, teammates, and some fans. But for most people back then, they would say you're trying to do too much, or it doesn't mean anything to have 5 assists a game or to get guys involved. And, you know, for me, I just thought that the more you can do, the better you are at all skill sets, the more you kind of make yourself valuable to your team, the more you should be on the court, and it validates that. So for me, I just took all my favorite players and I stole from them. I wanted to be like them, and I thank the generations that came before me that allowed me to see what the game should look like, and then, you know, add my own little style and flair to it and do my own thing.
Good point.
You know, a lot of people can make the claim that they are the fastest in the league, but I think John Wall has the best case. I mean, both in the half court and end to end. I mean, this guy has blistering speed, and you factor that in with the athleticism and the handle. I mean, he can make other players look like they're playing in cement shoes out on the floor.
And so Wall nails both of them. And you know, Greg, one of the things that strikes you about Wall, it isn't just his running speed. His quickness is off the charts. He is very, very quick.
I mean, the ground Wall can cover with his speed and quickness is staggering. As soon as the defender starts backpedaling, with Wall coming at him, game over.
And here is Morris, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. They get it again.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
Well, that's just a stupendous effort by him right there. He stopped him dead in his tracks.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Washington calls timeout.
Start it.
And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, John Wall.
His passing has been so terrific. You can see his unselfishness really rubbing off on the rest of the team.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Gortat.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Porter with the steal. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pachulia's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's stolen by Wall. Porter in the corner. Morris inside, guarded by Green. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That free throw good for Morris. And we see some coaches who keep their young players, Chris, on a very tight leash. They limit their minutes. They keep them on the bench. If they make a mistake, they're yanked quickly out of a game. Others give their youngsters more leeway, and they work to instill confidence in their play on the floor. How do you strike that right balance?
Well, I think you strike that right balance by knowing and understanding your player. You know, guys aren't just playing in games. Most time is spent in practices, so you're getting to know the habits of your player, the work ethic of your player, the mental capacity of your player. So many times coaches know before the first game how much they want to play or not play a guy. Now, it's up to you as a player to prove your coach wrong, and no matter how much trust he has in you, to continue to increase and to build on that trust that he's shown in you. But, you know, it's a fine, delicate balance. But what you want to make sure, though, that every guy is accountable on both ends of the floor, every guy is unselfish, and that you kind of promote leaders and you set a culture of leadership on your team. So I think a lot of it is up to the coach to set the tone, and usually great players will follow.
Well said. What you like about Gortat is that, Greg, he doesn't have a lot of limitations in his game.
Yeah, and with Gortat, his versatility is what makes him valuable. He can face up and hit a J or play with his back to the basket. Has the speed and strength to stay with all types of centers in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Morris. Satoransky comes in for Beal, and it's Burke in for John Wall. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. And West subs in for Green. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Curry dishes to Durant. To the paint, here's McGee, and he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got 8 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Satoransky. He kicks it to Burke. Gortat with the screen for Oubre. Out to the wing. Here's the 3. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
They set the screen. Pick by West. Durant for 3. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now Burke still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Satoransky kicks to Gortat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. He can't hit that time. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors leading by 11. Durant the pass to Thompson. Off target from outside. Washington has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Burke. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Curry kicks it to West. He feeds it to Thompson. McGee dishes to West. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's Burke. It's stolen by West. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The shot by Curry, no good.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled his man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
Now here's Burke. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Oubre. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
Well, I'm not even really sure why he even attempted that look. That's a low percentage of shots get.
And the one thing you can't speak enough about, Chris, with
shots,
this Warriors team is they are just an offensive team. They have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
Well, just look at their rosters. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Clay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineups.
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Gortat. The Warriors also with a sub. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Durant. He hits the second from the line. Here's Burke. Pass to Oubre. Screen by Smith. And Bogdanovich kicks to Oubre. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
The Wizards have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Two shots.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And both free throws good for Oubre. So it's the Warriors now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Curry kicks it to West. McGee a screen. Jacks up a three. No good, shot missing. And it's Washington the other way.
Oh, he hasn't started this game on the right foot, but it hasn't slowed his team from grabbing the lead.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we've seen the Warriors become a powerhouse franchise, but sometimes great teams can overlook opponents. Well, Coach Kerr takes a cue from Greg Popovich and talks about what he calls appropriate fear. Draymond Green explained, you're not going to be scared or back down from anyone, but have appropriate fear, which just means respect them. Respect that they can beat you. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. It's always about focus. Here's Satoransky. Inside, here's Burke. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
And the 3 ball really hurting them right now, taking way too many bad shots from deep. Yeah, they've had some decent looks, but when it's not falling, it's hurting your cause. I wouldn't say to go away entirely from the 3, but they've got to do a better job of only taking a 3 when it's a great shot.
And the first one drops. No good on the second free throw.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Now, there was a time early in his career where Klay Thompson had to live outside the arc to get his points. He would float to space in the mid-range, pull up off of a drive, or stay behind the arc. He has expanded his game immensely in the last few seasons and is a dynamic scorer now.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Klay, the #1 way that he's diversified his offense, Chris, is that he does a better job of getting to the rim and attacking defenders off the bounce.
Well, yeah, as a younger player, he had the quickness to beat the defender, but he had trouble finishing. Now, something clicked for him during that time, and now he welcomes the contact, getting that easy bucket at the free throw line, knowing when he finishes, he converts contested layups as well as anyone. He identified a weakness in his game and rectified it. Obviously, one of the better free throw shooters in the league. We expect this out of him.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Curry. For the three. Burke can't get it to go.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The shot's good from McGee.
And a crafty pass into the lane, perfectly executed.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
McGee a screen. Curry passes to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 9.
I mean, you feel like Clay could hit these shots blindfolded. Such a great sense of where he is on the court at all times.
And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there. And Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Steph Curry is a flat-out assassin, Ernie. He is on his game tonight. Did you see that shot? There's not a shot he doesn't have in his arsenal. Runners, floaters, teardrops, and, of course, the unos, dos, tres ball. Did I say that right, Eddie? Tres? Anyway, 3 ball. They want to stop him from continuing to do this. You know what, Ernie? I don't know what they got to do to stop him. This kid's on fire.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Well, it's almost impossible to catch up if you keep fouling. They need to be the team getting to the foul line at a higher rate in the second half. That means driving to the basket, hitting the cutters, slicing to the basket. Anything going to the basket is your friend.
And that about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. Yeah. I think Kevin Harlan should call the second half. How about you?
I agree.
Yeah, just like he did the first half.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Not a role he often gets to play. He has the talent to be a catalyst for this offense, getting a chance to show it tonight.
Here's Curry. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Pachulia is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Warriors leading by 11. To the middle. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got 5 now.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wall against Curry. Wall dishes to Gortat. Excellent D there from Pachulia.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Green kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Beal against Thompson. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Warriors the rebound. Curry against Wall. From deep. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Wall with another miss.
And all the skill used on that crossover. Might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
And this is the concentration Thompson exhibits. I mean, if you're going to foul him, you have to foul him hard.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Thompson no good on the free throw. Well, one thing about Draymond Green, he isn't very bashful when it comes to sharing what's on his mind.
Well, Draymond knows what he's about and can back up everything he says. The team doesn't mind when he'll call someone out in the media or take a verbal jab, because when he messes up, he's the first to call himself out to a reporter. Green essentially is that guy who is saying to the media what every other NBA player really wants to say.
And a moment now to see some numbers for John Wall. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging about 23 points per, 12 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Gortat. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Curry against Wall. Jumper off the screen. The putback. Outside for Curry. Green, the screen. Launches a 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 20.
Oh, and the defense is getting discouraged because Steph has been unstoppable tonight.
Bucket is good.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Pass to Durant. It's John Wall with the rebound.
They were right up in his grill. Really gave him no breathing room to release that one clean.
And Beal kicks to Gortat. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Well, the shooting guards you see listed there have been the ultra-reliable players for the past month. Take a look at their percentages from the field during that time. Bradley Beal is second.
You know, just ask this group. Sometimes when you're hot, you're hot. And it's a comforting feeling for a coach to know you've got one of those guys roaming on the perimeter.
Oh, as a coach or a teammate, you want to leave him out there as long as you can so that he can ride that hot streak until he needs a breather.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Oh, it's effort, it's ability. He also has incredible instincts.
It's stolen by Green. Gortat with the steal. Wall with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pachulia with the steal. Beal against Thompson. Durant for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 17 points for Kevin Durant.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, the defense has not done a good job in keeping him from shooting. He's making them pay dearly for it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Porter. First in three-point field goal percentage, 17th in field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Great resolve there on defense, allowing nothing easy.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 12. Outside, Beal. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got his first basket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. That's his first foul.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Outside Durant. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. Morris with the screen for Beal. To the inside. He used that pick to get in close. Morris has got 14 points for the game.
I mean, he's connecting on most of his shots out there, and his team has needed every one of them.
Curry kicks to Livingston. The three. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Pachulia. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Morris outside. There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Beal. From deep. That doesn't go either for Beal.
Now, this would be a totally different ball game if his shot was on target like it usually is.
Back to Livingston. It's stolen by Morris. Outside, Beal. Porter in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
And here is Curry. 23 points in the game. Takes the three. Gortat with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Beal. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Jason Smith, he's checked in for Washington. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in. And you look at John Wall. Perhaps the only thing as fast as his feet are his hands.
And it shows up in his career steal numbers. I mean, Wall is always good to come away with a handful of takeaways every game. You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Oh, well, it's a product of good, patient offense. Great shot there.
Warriors leading by 12. Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Back to Iguodala. Six on the shot clock. Durant for three. Outside for Curry. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Off target with his three. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Beal. Screen by Smith. And Wall kicks to Smith. That one good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Green with a screen on Wall. Curry kicks to Green. Iguodala outside. Here's Durant. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You take a look at the Warriors. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs right at second place.
And, well, for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
That's why you have to give a ton of credit to the players in terms of how they've played all season. And they aren't done yet.
That free throw, no good.
Out of sync at the line, it's really been a consistent problem for this team.
Washington making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Porter, and it's Burke in for John Wall. And Golden State also making a change. West is checked in. And he's good on the second. And we're seeing more and more coaches, Chris, taking on a dual role as both head coach and director of basketball operations, being their own general manager. About 5 teams with that arrangement. More to come, I think. What do you think?
Well, I think if you're a coach and you prove that you can handle that responsibility, yes. But I don't think it is something for the weary of heart. You take on more responsibility. But I do think, though, it gives you more power as a coach because now you just aren't sitting guys down or the threat of the bench isn't your only help. Also, you know, the threat of the trade can help and give guys, coaches, that much more power, too. So I don't know if we'll see it as much as you think because it may be a conflict of interest at times there. But I think for the best ones and for the good ones or for the ones that earn the trust of their teams, you'll see that.
Very good point. Oubre is checked in for the Wizards. Satoransky comes in for Bradley Beal. Teardrop shot and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Free throw, good, Oubre.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Warriors leading by 11. Curry with it. He's got 23. Here's Iguodala. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Smith. And another miss by Washington. The Warriors shooting 37% so far in the 3rd quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Now here's Durant. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Durant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Oh, with the size of Durant, there isn't a whole lot you can do when he gets inside, no matter how many defenders are on him.
Burke with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Burke. 6 points for him. Here's Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Outside Curry. Shot from free throw range. Rebound by Smith. Wizards trail by 13. To the wing right side. Burke dishes to Bogdanovich. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's foul number 2 for him. They set the pick. Here's Burke. No good on the quick 3.
Another miss, and you have to wonder if this just isn't his night.
Here's West. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They have got to box out better than that. That putback's just another example of what a difference there's been between these two teams.
I mean, it just goes to show the lack of effort on their part. Their opponents simply want this game more than them right now.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Smith.
Man, fantastic chemistry on that play. You have to admire the unselfishness.
Curry passes to Durant. Pick by West. The 3. Durant with another miss. Washington's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Oubre kicks to Smith. Basket counts. Smith's got 6.
Good things come to those who go inside the paint.
Outside Curry. Pick by West. High post shot. Durant, no good. Wizards trail by 11. Now the dish to Bogdanovich. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Here's Livingston. That one misses. Good work defensively by Smith. Washington shooting 40% from the field. Satoransky. Good defense by Iguodala.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's just picture-perfect defense there. Really stifled his man and gave him no chance at a clean look.
They grabbed their own miss. No good from West.
He was a little overzealous there, trying to carve his way through the defense, and they were having none of it.
Here's Oubre. That's short off the rim. Warriors leading by 11. Curry kicks to Livingston. Durant dishes to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
He just can't get right. Nothing is going in right now, but I like how he's keeping his confidence up. He knows it's only a matter of time until he gets one to go in.
Livingston passes to Curry. Durant sets a screen for Curry. Back to Livingston. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. And the layup is good. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And over the course of his career, Durant has become more and more welcoming to create contact.
There's 18 seconds left in the third. Screen by Smith. And Bogdanovich kicks to Smith and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops. Smith hits them both. Now Iguodala. Pick by West. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 11. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get a couple stops, we get a couple runouts. to get into our flow, all right? Keep the ball moving. Keep the intensity.
Steve Kerr asking his guys just to, keep up the pace, play unselfishly, basically be yourself, stay in character.
Yeah, I mean, he knows what this team is capable of. Just looking for a couple of plays to really kind of kickstart that engine and give them that little sustainable groove.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Morris pairs with Gortat down low. Beal and Porter are out on the wings. And it's Wall in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Good recognition by Draymond. I mean, he sees that he has the defender right where he wants him. All she wrote.
Well, Draymond Green, Chris, has turned into a statistical monster the last couple years.
Well, name someone as unique in the kinds of stat lines that he puts up. Sometimes he'll miss out on a triple-double due to lack of points, but still have 15 boards and 15 assists. Out of any player in the league right now, I could see him coming close to putting up a quadruple-double at some point.
No luck that time either.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Beal can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 11. Green dishes to Curry for three. The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And Wall kicks to Gortat. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Thompson from long range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 6th assist on the night. And Wall kicks to Morris. Wall sets a screen for Morris. It's Beal on the wing, looking to get it going. He squares up and sinks it.
He's feeling it this half. Total turnaround after a rough first half.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry with it. Now Beal defending. Curry kicks to Thompson. Fader on the way. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Quick to gain separation and big enough to rise above the fray. Thompson just deadly from mid-range.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. The feed to Green. Back to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Clock at 6. Iguodala outside. Misses the 3.
Even though he has been lost in the shuffle, his team remains in front.
The 3 from Morris drains the three-pointer.
Well, at his height, he can just rise up and get separation. And then, of course, the soft touch from distance.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, Kev, I'm not sure if it's because he's shooting on the opposite side of the floor this half, but he just can't buy a bucket.
Gortat, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
Beal against Thompson. At the top of the key, Curry. Passes to Pachulia. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Curry with another miss. Gortat with a screen on Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. Thompson outside from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And that's his 2nd three-pointer this half. I mean, he's really cooking now.
Wall passes to Beal. Morris a screen, off the screen. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
And that one, good.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Curry with the steal, and Curry with the clear path to the hoop. Count it. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Will it go? Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
He's showing some tenacity on the offensive glass. That's a great play right there.
Curry against Wall. Gortat with the steal. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Pachulia. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Now here's Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Beal from long range. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Iguodala dishes to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Curry passes to Pachulia. And the wide open shot from Green. Another three for Golden State.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
Now, here is Morris. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
He just lost where he was on the court. It ended up out of bounds there.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry kicks to Thompson. Now the pass to Pachulia. It's Curry outside. Tries again. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Shooting one.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Chris, you and I were just talking about DeAndre Jordan and all that happened to him a couple years ago at Dallas. He agreed to go to the Mavs, then changed his mind. The league ended up shortening the free agency moratorium from 10 days to 5. Do you like that change?
You know what? It depends on who you are in this situation. You know, having been a free agent before, I know that you need a little bit of time to think. You might want to get away, and also, you know, you have to go visit cities. So can you visit 2 or 3 cities and make your decision in those 5 days? But then again, it gives you a good deadline to have to do it. So for me, this is not something, we have teams that break contracts all the time, or we have teams that let guys go all the time. I didn't feel that sorry for Dallas in this situation. So for me, I just felt that the league modified it, and good for everyone. Let's go and get the game started.
Great points. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 21. Green dishes to Curry. Feeds it to Durant. Fires for 3. Wall grabs the board. Wall's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Wall. Dishes it to Gortat. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Gortat's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Curry. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, using his body to ward off the potential shot block, Curry finishes through the contact, gets the and 1.
Well, we hear so much about Curry and his offense, and rightly so. But you know what, Chris? He's an above-average defender in his own right.
He is not going to be considered one of the best all-time defenders at his position. But he is a very solid defender and has improved in that area every year he's been in the league.
Gortat misses. The Warriors shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Thompson passes to Curry. Outside Durant. The three-pointer no good.
We see him make shots from the perimeter all the time. Unfortunately, he's just off with his rhythm in this one.
There's Beal with the three, and the three ball is good.
Well, he played very poorly in the first half, but during the second half, he's feeling it. He's really flipped the on switch and owned it.
Picked by Pachulia, launches it. Rebound, Washington. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall. Shoots from the elbow. It doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Durant. Pachulia sets a screen for Durant. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Durant. Curry's got 14 points now in the second half.
With every shot he makes, the defense only gets more and more flustered. What a showing by him.
Morris a screen. Morris with the screen for Wall. And it's Beal in the corner from past the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
He has found himself in the second half after not being able to notch a single point in the first half.
And Thompson kicks to Green. He dishes it to Curry. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Beal. Morris a screen. Outside, Wall. He kicks it to Beal. Back to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Wizards making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Warriors leading by 16. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Washington's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Beal with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Wall kicks to Morris. Great D that time from Green.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For 3, Durant. No good on that one. And it's Washington the other way. And here's Wall. Outside, Beal. Outside, Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pachulia with the steal. Curry, good. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
The feel Curry has for scoring inside always looks like he has the situation under control.
Washington calls timeout.
Start it.
There's a screen. Gortat dishes the Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall passes to Morris. And Gortat kicks to Beal. 5 on the clock. Offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 18. Durant with it. Thompson outside. Green up on top. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors. Washington's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Green, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, just the ultimate glue guy. Green's strongest asset may be his ability to contribute across the board.
That's good from Green. And the Eastern Conference making a resurgence. For decades, Chris, the West was the best.
Yeah, you knew it maybe would level out, but I still think the best talent is in the West. I just think the best player is in the East, and we know who that is.
Great way to put it. Here's what Washington's going with right now. Smith checked in for Gortat. Kelly Oubre comes in for Morris. Satoransky's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Trey Burke subbed in for John Wall. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. David West, he's checked in for Green. Here's Satoransky. He feeds it to Burke. Elbow shot is on the way. Basket good.
He's developed a nice in-between game. The D gave him way too much cushion.
Warriors leading by 19. Livingston kicks to McGee. They set the pick. Pass to West. He can't get that one. Now Washington takes it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for Curry.
He was just impossible to keep up with offensively. He was the key for them playing at such a high level and at such a great pace. No matter what kind of D they threw at him, he found a way to keep putting the ball in the bucket.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Durant kicks to Livingston. Outside Durant. Back to West. The fadeaway. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich dishes to Burke. Shoots from 14. McCaw grabs the miss. Here's Livingston. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, seen here. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight. What'd you like about his performance, Shaq?
I've never, ever seen a small guard dominate a game like Steph Curry is able to do. Not his father, not his grandfather, not anybody. This kid right here brings a special excitement to every game he plays. This kid right here is the game right now. If you want to watch basketball, you better watch this guy. He's that type of player I've never seen before. Wow, what a player he is.
Unbelievable, man. And when this guy's got it going on like that, it's a pleasure. I mean, just a pleasure to watch him play. I'd pay to come see him, even though I don't have to.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.